Hi there, my name is Elizabeth, and today we're going to teach you how to interview for a job in English. A job interview typically occurs after you've submitted a written application for a job. If the employer is interested in finding out more about you and your skills, they might call you in for a job interview. Job interviews can last anywhere from several minutes to several hours to even several days, so it's really important that you have the skills you need to keep the conversation interesting and informative in any scenario. Before you even step foot in the interview room, you want to make sure that you're wearing the proper attire. Most businesses will expect you to dress formally, so a business suit or skirt would be appropriate. For men, this could mean a suit and tie. For women, a dress, skirt, or dressy pants. Something like this blazer would be appropriate for a job interview. Judge the extent of the formal wear on the company itself. If you're interviewing to become a part of a large corporation that will require you to dress up every day, make sure you're wearing something to reflect your company's dress code. On the other hand, if you're interviewing for a more low-key position, consider your options and perhaps choose a less dressy outfit. Whatever you wear, make sure you're comfortable in your clothes and make sure that they are at least semi-formal. Another good thing to do before your interview is to practice answering questions with an honest friend. You should also practice good posture and facial expressions in a mirror. After you've prepared, it's time to put your skills to the test with the interviewer. Arrive early to the interview, at least 5 minutes. In some cases, the interviewer will be more than one person and can even include a boss or board of people. In any case, walk into the room confidently and establish eye contact immediately. Shake the hand of the interviewer, making sure that your grip is tight, but not too tight. At this point, it's a good idea to use a greeting. Introduce yourself right away and make sure to retain eye contact. A good format to use in your greeting is as follows. Hello, my name is Elizabeth, nice to meet you. Or if the employer already knows your name, you can change up the format a little. Yes, hello, nice to meet you. You want the interviewer to know that you're happy and excited to be here, to be talking with them. Another good way to start the conversation at this stage is to ask how the employer is doing. You can use the standard greeting with this phrase while shaking their hand. Nice to meet you, how are you today? Sometimes the interviewer will ask how you're doing. Respond simply, you don't want to get too detailed. Something like, I'm doing well, will work in this situation. The interviewer will probably invite you to sit down. Make sure you sit up straight, and don't forget, if you're sitting before a board of directors or a group of people, you need to make sure that you make eye contact with each person in the group. Experience questions are the most common, such as, what jobs have you had in the past to make you a good fit for this company? Or, how has your experience prepared you for this job? Answer briefly but thoroughly. Include education, your previous experiences. For example, in addition to earning a degree in this area, I've also worked jobs with similar experiences. Other questions interviewers like to ask involve ethical scenarios. For example, the interviewer might outline an imaginary situation where you must make the decision between doing the right thing or the wrong thing. Answering honestly and truthfully is the key to answering these questions. Let's go through an ethical scenario now and demonstrate a good answer to this type of question. Say the interviewer asks you this question: would you ever lie to cover up your mistakes? A good answer to this question would be a brief but thorough answer. Although I would hate to make a mistake in something that I'm so experienced in, I would not lie to cover up my mistakes, whether they're big or small. Honesty is something I very much value. This answer emphasizes your experience once more, while also telling the interviewer about your morals and values. Now that you've completed the interview, it's time to leave the room. When leaving the job interview, stand up and shake the interviewer's hand again. An example of a good closing statement could be, thank you for considering me. I hope we can work together in the future. After you left the building, breathe easy. You've gotten through the job interview. Now all you have to do is wait for word from the employer. If you've used these simple steps, hopefully you'll get hired. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.